Chosen one. Have you ever walked into a room filled with people, heard laughter, joined conversations, smiled when everyone else smiled, and yet somehow felt completely alone? Not physically alone, emotionally, spiritually, as if there was an invisible wall between you and everyone around you. You couldn't explain it. Nothing terrible happened. Nobody was being cruel. Yet something inside you quietly whispered, "I don't belong here." If you've ever felt that, don't ignore this message. Because what you're experiencing is deeper than loneliness. And today, God wants to explain why. Chosen one. This isn't for everyone. Many people enjoy crowds because they are energized by noise. But others leave crowded rooms feeling even more empty than when they arrived. If that's you, listen carefully, because God is revealing something that may completely change how you see yourself. For years, you blamed your personality. You thought, maybe I'm just awkward. Maybe I'm too quiet. Maybe something is wrong with me. You watched other people connect so easily. Small talk came naturally to them. They laughed effortlessly. They seemed completely comfortable wherever they went. Meanwhile, you often felt like an observer, present, but never fully connected. You wondered why conversations felt shallow, why certain friendships never satisfied your heart, why you could spend hours with people and still go home feeling unseen. Chosen one. God says, there is a reason your soul keeps searching for something deeper. Not because you are broken, but because I created you with a hunger that temporary connections cannot satisfy. Many people are content with surface-level relationships, surface-level conversations, surface-level purpose. But I placed eternity inside your heart. That is why your spirit longs for authenticity, for truth, for peace, for purpose. You don't simply want to be surrounded by people. You want to be understood. And there is a difference. Chosen one. Think about how many times you've been in a crowded place, yet your heart quietly felt distant from everyone around you. You smiled. You participated. But inside, you felt invisible. You wondered, does anyone actually know the real me? Perhaps even the people closest to you only know the version you've learned to show. The strong version, the helpful version, the calm version, the version that says, I'm fine, even when you aren't. Because somewhere along the way, you learned that explaining your heart often left you feeling even more misunderstood. So you stopped explaining. You carried your battles silently. You answered, everything's okay. Even when your soul was exhausted. Chosen one. That loneliness didn't begin yesterday. It has followed you through different seasons, different friendships, different places, even different chapters of your life. You kept hoping, maybe if I meet different people, this feeling will disappear. Sometimes it did, for a little while. But eventually, the emptiness returned. But because the problem was never simply the crowd. The crowd was never designed to fill the place that only God's presence can occupy. People can offer companionship, but only God can satisfy the deepest places of your soul. That longing inside you was never meant to push you away from Him. It was meant to pull you closer. Chosen one. The enemy loves to twist this feeling. He whispers, nobody understands you. You'll always be alone. You'll never truly belong anywhere. Little by little, those lies become beliefs, and beliefs become prisons. But God says, you are not isolated because you have no value. You are often set apart because your calling requires a different kind of preparation. There are seasons when I reduce distractions, so you can recognize my voice more clearly. Those seasons often feel lonely, but lonely does not mean abandoned. Sometimes, I separate you from constant noise, because I am preparing to speak words that could change your entire future. Think about it. Many of the greatest moments in Scripture happened away from crowds. In quiet places. In wilderness seasons. In moments of solitude. Not because God wanted his people to suffer, but because he wanted their attention. Chosen one. Your loneliness has not always been punishment. Sometimes, it has been an invitation. An invitation to discover that my presence is enough before I trust you with greater influence. Because if your identity depends on people's approval today, success tomorrow will become dangerous. That is why I have been teaching your heart to depend on me first. Even though the lesson has been painful. Even though there were nights you wished someone would simply understand. Even though you questioned why you always felt different. God says, different is not your weakness. It is often the evidence that I am shaping you for a purpose that cannot be built by following the crowd. Chosen one. Now let God reveal the promise that has been waiting for you all along. The season you've been living through was never meant to become your permanent home. It was preparation, not punishment, training, not abandonment. For so long, you measured your life by who stayed, who left, who called, who forgot, who invited you, and who never did. Without realizing it, you allowed other people's presence or absence to become the measure of your worth. But today, God is breaking that chain. Because your value has never been determined by the number of people around you. It has always been determined by the one who created you. Long before anyone knew your name, God did. Before anyone accepted you, he chose you. Before anyone believed in your future, he had already written it. Chosen one. The enemy wanted your loneliness to become your identity. He wanted you to stop introducing yourself by your purpose and start introducing yourself by your pain. I'm the one nobody understands. I'm always alone. People always leave me. Little by little, those thoughts became the story you repeated inside your mind. But God is saying, that is not your story anymore. Your story is not about being abandoned. It is about being prepared. It is not about rejection. It is about redirection. It is not about being forgotten. It is about being formed. There is a difference. And once you understand that difference, your entire perspective changes. Chosen one. Think about a gardener for a moment. Before fruit ever appears, there is a long season where everything seems quiet. Roots grow beneath the surface. Invisible, hidden, patiently becoming strong enough to support future growth. If someone looked only at the surface, they might think nothing was happening. But underground, everything was changing. That is exactly what God has been doing inside you. While you worried that your life had stopped, your roots were growing. Your faith became deeper. Your discernment became sharper. Your compassion became greater. Your dependence on God became stronger. Those are not small victories. Those are eternal ones. Chosen one. One day, someone will meet you and say, there's something different about you. They won't just notice your smile. They'll notice your peace. They'll notice your calm spirit in situations that make others panic. They'll notice the quiet confidence that doesn't need constant attention. What they won't see is the price you paid to receive it. They won't see the nights you cried, the prayers you whispered, the lonely mornings, the silent battles, the moments when you almost gave up. But heaven saw every one of them, and none of them were wasted. God says, your pain has produced wisdom. Your waiting has produced patience. Your loneliness has produced intimacy with me. And that intimacy is more valuable than anything this world could ever offer. Because people may disappoint you. Circumstances may change. Success may come and go. But my presence remains. Forever. Chosen one. Stop believing that you are behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not missing your opportunity. My timing has never been controlled by human calendars. I know exactly where you are. I know exactly what your heart still longs for. And I know exactly when to bring the right people into your life. Not before. Not after. At the perfect time. Because the wrong relationships can delay your purpose, but the right relationships will strengthen it. That is why I have never rushed the process. I love you too much to build your future on unstable foundations. Chosen one, the friendships that are meant for you will not require you to become someone else. You won't have to pretend. You won't have to hide your faith. You won't have to silence your convictions just to be accepted. The people I send into your life will recognize your spirit, not just your personality. They will value your honesty more than your performance. They will encourage your calling instead of competing with it. And when they arrive, you'll understand why so many temporary connections had to end. Not everyone could go where I am taking you. Some people were only meant to walk beside you for one chapter. But I have already prepared those who are assigned to your next season. Chosen one, until that day comes, do not waste the season. Spend time with me. Continue growing. Continue healing. Continue becoming the person I created you to be. Because when opportunity finally knocks, I don't want you still searching for your identity. I want you walking confidently in it. The greatest relationship you will ever build is not the one with another person. It is the one with the God who never left you. Everything else flows from there. Purpose, wisdom, strength, they all begin in my presence. Chosen one, maybe today you still feel alone. Maybe tonight you'll return to a quiet house. Maybe you'll still wonder why life has unfolded the way it has. But don't let temporary feelings convince you of an eternal lie. Loneliness is a season. It is not your identity. Silence is a season. It is not abandonment. Waiting is a season. It is not rejection. I have been closer than you realized. Every prayer you whispered, I heard. Every tear you hid, I collected. Every moment you thought no one noticed, I was standing beside you. Even when you couldn't feel my presence, my hand never left your life. Chosen one, very soon, you will begin to recognize that the things you once mourned were actually making room for what you prayed for. The peace you've been searching for will no longer depend on circumstances. The confidence you've been asking for will no longer depend on people's opinions. The joy you've been longing for will no longer depend on constant companionship, because you will discover something that changes everything. When my presence becomes enough, nothing the world removes can truly empty you. That is the freedom I have been leading you toward. So lift your head. Stop believing that being different means being forgotten. Stop believing that loneliness means failure. Stop believing that your value is measured by the crowd. You were never created to chase acceptance. You were created to walk with me. And if you walk with me, you will never truly walk alone. Chosen one, the crowd may not understand your journey. The world may never fully understand your heart. But heaven knows your name. Heaven knows your purpose. Heaven knows your future. And the God who called you will never leave you to walk it alone. You were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were always being led towards something greater.